Okay, you see my wall. You see 3 walls, right? That's not the only one. There's 2 over here. There's 2 over here. There's a whole wall behind me, and I see a lot of movies, but I've never, ever, ever seen anything like Dust Bunny. Yeah, Dust Bunny. Chase Leak here with the Blue Futon Rune Dust Bunny. What's about pretty simple premise? We have a girl and she's with her parents, but her parents got eaten by a dust bunny. And she hires her next door neighbor, who she's seen him kill a dragon in Chinatown. Was it really a monster though? But she wants him to kill the bunny. And there's other people involved, Sigourney Weaver, other hitmen, and other characters decide, is it really a dust bunny? Is it really a monster? Is it all in her head? Or is it just random hitmen trying to kill one or the other because shenanigans will ensue? Okay. This is the oddest, weirdest, coolest, odd, coolest movie I've seen, right? Okay. Let's just talk about the negatives first. Let's get the negatives out of the way because there's so much to talk about this movie. The first 15 minutes, I was a little bored. Yes, it was cool with the aesthetics. You're trying to get into this world and things like that. But I won't lie, there wasn't talking for the first 15 seconds or 15 minutes. Sorry, I was confused where it was going. There's just some character choice and character things like with girl on the roof, like doing all the jumping and stuff like that. I was like, what are we actually trying to do with this movie? So I was a little bit confused. Also, the first 3 minutes is all CGI. And it didn't suck me in. I was like, oh god, what is this movie? So combining the kind of not good CGI in the first 3 minutes and the non-talking scene of trying to get to understand what these characters are going through in the first 15 minutes, I was like, where is this movie trying to go? And I was a little bit bored. Now I'm like, oh boy, because I saw the trailer and I was like, this movie really looks really, really cool. And I was nervous. I was like, okay, what are we trying to do? So then talking starts. The chicken light bulb happens, and you're like, oh, it's taking a turn. And the aesthetics, the look, the production design, the costumes, just the overarching WTF factor of this movie gets to tenfold, and I started to love this film. I mean, love this film. Mads Mikkelsen, Sloan, that's her last name. I think Sophia Sloan is her name. Sigourney Weaver. Even though Sigourney Weaver is barely in this movie, it's basically Sloan and Mads Mikkelsen's movie. They both do a fantastic job with this movie through in and throughout. Bonkersness. So let's talk about the actual, production design costumes, right? That is where this movie shines, where you just don't know where you're at in the world. And I think that does good, because when I watch movies like this, especially the aesthetic of the elevator and the stairs and what they're wearing, I was like, where are we? Where is this set at, right? Because you're in Chinatown, but then you're also in this weird ass hotel. What time are we in? Are we in the 1970s? Or are we in the 2070s, right? And you don't get that. And I think that keeps it ambiguously. And I think it does a good job, even though I like knowing where things are at. And you do get a good setting at the very, very end of the film with the license plate. Okay, now I kind of know where we're at, but it still doesn't say when we are at. You know what I'm getting at, right? Costumes. There's 7 hitmen at the very end of the scene, and also this other crew of something. I won't spoil who they are, but their costumes are absolutely redonkulous. I mean, weird skirts, weird trench coats, just fantastic costume design through and throughout this whole freaking film. And I cannot not talk about the aesthetics of the hotel, of the restaurants. They're just so damn poppin'. I mean, if you're going to give Wicked Oscar, this deserves something. This deserves some type of recognition. The cinematography, the way the camera moves. Yes, you've seen it before, but you haven't seen it in this way. I mean, every technical aspect of this movie is pretty... Yes, there are some flaws with the gunplay and shells not coming out and revolvers only having 6 to 5 bullets, and they shoot it more than that. So yes, there are editing slash, gun issues where it's like, okay, that is not realistic at all of what we're trying to do, right? Could you get you want more of a backstory of like who Sigourney Weaver actually is and Mads Mikkelsen? Sure. Do you want a little bit more backstory about like this actual wish? And you're like, sure, you might want some of that backstory to actually like push the story forward. But I think because this movie is so odd and the third act is freaking bananas, you kind of like forgive the movie for being what it is. And it is a mix of like good CGI and not good CGI. Like I said, the first 3 minutes was not good, but there's also like great CGI, like when you see the floorboards moving, and that could be practical, right? That could be a practical thing, way that made it look so good. But then when the actual dust bunny thing, when you actually see it in camera, like you still don't know if it's real or not, that you're still like, it looks cool, but it looks like, this movie didn't probably have the highest budget, right? And that's okay with it. But it is still just a complete bonkersness film through and throughout. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Like, the technical aspect, the song choices are tenfold. The sound design, tenfold. The actual acting, because if you knew Bryan Fuller, he also did the Hannibal TV show, which you haven't seen the Hannibal TV show, do it. It's actually shocking that it was on NBC. That could have been like a Max show or an HBO show or a Showtime show with some of the gore. Like, and Mads Mikkelsen was also in that show playing Hannibal. But Dust Bunny, it's odd. It's weird. This movie isn't for everyone. This is a cult movie for sure. I mean, this in 5-7 years will become a cult movie. This is the cult movie of 2025. And there's nothing else you could say. It is the cult movie of 2025. And you have to agree with me. You are agreeing with me right now because I'm speaking the truth. It's odd. It's weird. It's colorful. It's fluffy. The movie's aesthetics are just tenfold. Yes, it was a struggle for the first 15 minutes. I'll give it that. But my goodness, it's a crazy ride. And I think I'm going to have to give it a second viewing to see what I give it right now. But right now, I can't give it that 90 because of the startling start. So you know what I'm giving it. You do. So Dust Bunny will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futons, which equals at 80%. So let's see the critics and user scores gave this one. Critics a 93% with 28 of them. Critic consensus, elevated by Mads Mikkelsen's and Sophie Sloan's magnetic chemistry, Dust Bunny is a dazzling, imaginative, and stylish feature debut from Bryan Fuller. This is bonkers. Is it for everyone? No, but if you want weird, this is for you. 93, 90, 80. I'm at 80. Check out the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One of these Futontopia. You're Blue Futon. Thank you for watching. A great day. I'm going to watch the stage tomorrow week, tomorrow with you. If not, I would just go freaking one of you. Peace and love. Peace and love. And yeah, I would say also maybe the fight choreography could have been a little bit better in the first 15 minutes as well.